Okay, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to deassist a Benchmade 496 Vector. The same basic process also applies for the 581 Barrage. I don't know what other models it works for, but I mean, if you want to be able to go like that instead of having the assist, this is the video for you. Okay, so first things first, I usually like to take the pivot out so I can remove the blade. I'm going to be using a T10, come on focus, T10 bit. I've got Benchmade's little bit kit from their store since I live close. So we're going to take this. Why am I looking at it through the camera? We're just going to unscrew that there. So then that comes out. I usually have a magnet set up, but I don't know what I did with mine today. So now I'm going to take a T6 and use it for the body screws. So we're just going to start with the bolster for some reason. Now this top front one on the bolster here is actually, I'll show it a little better in a second. There's this bar here, this black one, both screws screw into that and the tension of them holds onto it. That'll be really important later for how we tighten up our blade. So then I'm just gonna take these off. I'm thinking about dyeing these black. That actually might be a project today while I have this apart anyway, but it'll be in a different video if I do. You'll find out at the end. But we're gonna take that off. And then this just lifts away. There's a couple tabs so it kind of comes up at an angle and slides out of there. And then I already unscrewed the first screw on there. It's been a while since I did this one. So I'm gonna take that last screw out of there. I'm gonna set it separately from those ones. And then our bolster lifts right off. And then just repeat on the other side. Just real quick, on this side you actually do have to remove the screws for the pocket clip, so I'm going to do that too. Now for me, this particular scale likes to stick on, so I just have a sewing needle, a hand sewing needle here. I'm just going to stick it in between that and kind of use it to pry it off a bit. That should work. Come on. Something at the top. So let's just run that around. There we go. Didn't take much force at all. And we can pull this one out. So now what we have underneath, this is kind of, I don't even know what to call it. I think it's just like a secondary thing. Yeah, that's gonna be the technical name for it now. So we're gonna take this secondary thing off, and I don't remember how I did it last time, but I think this time I got it figured out. Here I have the officially sanctioned tool of every man, woman, and child who's trying to do something like this, and that is a screwdriver with a towel or tape wrapped around it so it doesn't damage things too badly. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the edge of the screwdriver. I really don't like doing this with the blade this sharp because I got this sharp. So we're going to just fold that shut, which seems like the smarter move. And then I'm going to take this and just push at it because I don't have a specialized tool for this, and I'm gonna cut my hand. Okay, I managed to get this loose now, so this will just unscrew. We have that, so we'll set that off to the side. My setup changed, I'm actually on my lunch break. You got this here, just fell out, it's the other side of the pivot. Set that right next to it, and then where the hell did I put all my stuff? There we go. I can never find anything. Okay, so I'm going to take that off again. I just used it to brace the bolster in place. So now the bolster is off. Now, I already went through the deassisting process with this one. I have the screw right here that would be down in this barrel. I believe it was that one. It doesn't really matter. It'll look like one of these two. One of these is to my 581 Barrage. I might do a video on that one too. But either way, it will be a screw down in here. You just simply take it out, and then you put everything back together. Yeah, I went to all this effort just to put it all back together right away. Okay, now I've got it mostly put back together just by reversing the steps we've already followed. You'll notice I didn't put the G10 back on, and that's because I think today I'm going to dye it black. So yeah, that'll be its own video, but otherwise it would just be put these back on, put the screws back in them, that holds everything together, and then put the pocket clip on. So that's it. You've deassisted your Vector. Have a good one.